Hey everybody. Hey everyone. Johnny Cage here. Welcome to part 14 of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Hope everyone's doing well, enjoying their Sunday night, January 10th, 2021. Let's just make sure that everything's up to snuff with the stream here. Looks good to me. Alright. Last time we left off, we had gone through the big cutscene and time lapse of 5 years. We returned back to the church to see our students, as we all agreed to get back together there after 5 years. And yeah, it's kind of in ruins a little bit. There are like thieves and bandits about. We're here right now. This is kind of what's left of it. Well, not it itself, but like the little village that was part of it, I suppose, that we never really got to see. So yeah, bandits have overrun it. This guy is their leader. It doesn't look like much of a leader, but you know, it is what it is. Got treasure chests over here. In fact, are there any other treasure chests? That might be interesting to note. Because I can... Oh wait, I'm not that class anymore. I can't just open treasure chests. I forgot about that part. Huh. Oh well. I guess no treasure chest opening for me. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them. 4 of them. My god. They're everywhere. Anyhow, so we got back. We had a confrontation with Edelgard, and Sedith was there. So, a big battle is ensuing now with Sedith, but what about the others?
What's my strategy?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's get into it, shall we? And then, poor me, I used my main character like so much during the last fight, so
I must lead them well.
I'm gonna like be cranking up levels here. Definitely gonna have to be sitting out a little bit in upcoming fights, I think. You also have to excuse me. I literally just got finished eating about 10 minutes ago, and so if I make any after dinner noises, there you go. That's one way of putting it, right? Forgive me. Predictable. Nope. Mine not as predictable, but I guess he's in the thicket with me, so it kind of makes sense that we would we would sort of miss each other. Let's get out of the thicket. Actually, let's come over here. I mean, it does give them slightly more of a hit percentage, but they still do next to no damage to me, so I'm not really concerned about that particularly. Archers around. The assembly. Sure, go ahead and use assembly. This is our first time ever using Sedith. We never had him in the first half of the game. In fact, I don't really think I ever used him in my first game I ever played either. Ha! Predictable.
It won't be in vain.
But I did always make an effort in my games to try to stay away from using the teachers. They are quite overpowered. As is your main character. I mean, this is a great display of that, although I'm level 27 now, which is pretty high considering everyone else. What's the average level even here? Yep, that's gonna miss. Thanks, Mr. Bandit guy. They're really coming on in here. Who's that?
We had no place to go,
Dorothea.
so we came back to Garreg Mach. But then... Huh? Professor?
Ooh, looking very nice.
Looks like there's a
Oh,
fight.
Caspar.
I'm ready to join the battle.
And
It is
Petra.
confirmed that Professor is alive. I will be cooperating.
What are you doing here? Never mind, we'll have to talk later. Help us with these thieves.
Nice. So a few more of my my old schoolmates here have shown up.
More fighting.
Do a little dance. Do we have a better dance now? Nope, same dance. That has not changed. But yep, 5 years has passed. Really, you can't just like destroy this guy. You might be able to do it with a wild abandon, but it's only got 71% chance to hit. And I'll shy away from using the combat arts for now. But yes, throughout this battle, minor spoilers, we will be getting back. I think everyone that we've recruited. We'll see how many people will join this fight. There will be a limit to how many people can be on the field, I'm sure. So I'm not exactly positive how all that works, but we'll get there.
I will prevail.
Man, I'm gonna hit level 30 in record time here.
Allow it.
I'm gonna be automatically upgraded to the next class. Well, if I want to be, I mean, I could stay as this Enlightened 1 class for quite a while, I suppose. Which isn't a horrible idea. They are a good mix already of swordsmanship and magic, which is basically what the Mortal Savant is going to be that I was leaning towards anyway. So I really don't need to go out of my way to, wow,
I can feel it
yeah,
in
like
my
all of the best stats up. Anyway, so yeah, I really don't need to go out of my way. Ooh, dang, that was a surprising amount of damage.
Will this ever end?
Gonna have to be careful with Dorothea here. I mean, she is a dancer after all.
I'm growing, but at what cost?
Yeah, I think everyone else will be fine.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Will allow me to retort. What was that? Do like a force push.
This could turn the tides.
That's pretty cool. My authority's gone up.
There
Oh
is
boy.
still more to learn.
I'm glad that by default I've been suddenly doing authority now. A chest key. I kind of want to hold on to the chest key, to be honest, because I do want to open some of the chests I'm able to. Wow, that actually hit us. That was unexpected. No damage. Bringing them on down to Chinatown there. I don't know why I had to say that. Felt inclined. Bam. You did.
This is my stage now.
Oh good, she needed a concoction actually. Oh, do I want to break through the wall? I guess I could. That's acceptable, I suppose. Oh no, poor Petra. She ended up not being able to do anything from where she was. Oh shoot, I didn't even pay attention to how much damage that guy does. Wow, that was
I'll use this power for the greater good.
I really jumped the gun there. Probably want Seth to come in and take care of the situation if we could. Thank you.
You shall not survive.
That was a wildly unexpected amount of damage.
Destiny unfurled.
We jumped the gun. No gun jumping. What do you mean this is a no gun jumping zone? How's it going, Genray? It's good to see you, my friend. I hope that you're doing well. If you're enjoying your Sunday night. We just got started 10 minutes ago. Just started the big fight. We had a few people join us from our old group. Dorothea, Caspar, and Petra. Oh, and speaking of other people, here comes Bernie.
Battle? Oh, there wasn't supposed to be anyone here. Wait, is that Professor?
They wait till the last second to drop your healers into.
Professor,
No.
You're alive
Oh, Lindhart's
after
here.
all.
That was weird.
Well then, I am quite pleased with my choice to
At
come
least he
here.
kind of got rid of the mom hair a little bit.
Lend us a hand. Let's beat them back.
Yeah, the first three they dropped were the very first person to come out was Dorothea, which I was really happy to see. I was like, oh, okay, well we can definitely work with that. I actually really need to get healed. As strange as that might sound, I kind of got a little ahead of myself with the professor there, and he got
I may not
by
survive.
professor I mean my guy, and I got really beat up. And now I'm like near death. So I might need to heal. I might need to heal me. Oh, all I can do really is attack. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. You know, to be honest though, it might be better if I just don't. Really getting too involved. Oh man, what am I supposed to do here with this guy? Big old. Oops. I must have attacked some sort of an attack that can do some serious damage to him, right? But it's not thunder. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I don't have like a single move that like just straight up kills this guy. That is unexpected. Alright, well let's have you fall back anyways. I think you have a concoction. You might as well use that on yourself. I guess we'll have Caspar come on down here. Can get the kill with Wild Abandon, but it really brings down the chance that he can hit. So I think we'll just go with that. At least that should keep Dorothea safe until backup can arrive. Oh shoot, he's going after me. Uh-oh, I did not expect that. You don't happen to have like item or something like that, do you? All right, that's okay. We can manage this.
Lament your weakness.
And here I go, last stream saying I really don't want to use the professor too much, and now he's like level 28 and just ridiculously powerful now. You can wait there. Unfortunately, I don't have any items, so I don't have any healing items, I should say. So I think I'm just gonna chill out. All right, we do have Lindhart now and Bernie. Levels people up a few levels. Yeah, no, you are right. Yeah, I think everyone went up a few. I don't know if it was straight up levels, but it looks like it was experience because I think Bernie was 23. So she must have gained about 2 levels worth of experience. Yeah, and Caspar's up to 27, almost 28 in fact. And Dorothea's at 26. Yeah, so they got about 2 levels worth of experience relative to where they were.
I do this for all of us. Yes, I got you.
Bernie's looking good. Ooh, that's a
Pretty
kill
good,
shot.
huh?
Got some body on.
I'm awake.
Oh, actually, maybe I should have. Really? You can only bring it down to 1. All right, break the wall, I guess. Maybe an enemy unit will come by and break it the rest of the way. That would be best. Okay, Casper, man, really holding his own.
Might makes
At
right.
least it looks like he fits a little bit better in that armor now.
That's a win for everyone.
So I wonder what which other units will join me in this fight. Could be quite a few, but I think it's gonna be kind of randomish, at least a little bit.
To survive, I will win.
Petra going into full Amazon
I
mode.
fight for justice's name. Hard work is a friend to count on.
And nobody can get through Caspar at all. He's all sorts of beefy. Vince McMahon would be impressed. Wow. So much
If we
beef.
split our troops in two, we can attack from the north and the south to trap, their leader.
Sure, yeah, right after we get everything else under control, I'm sure we'll do that. But first I need to give this dude a... Oh, wow, it's not even much of a heal, unfortunately. But it's better than nothing.
Thank you.
I mean, that should at least keep me going. I was hoping for a bigger heal, perhaps? But it does give us people to work with, at least. Get Petra in there, have her do some serious damage. Blammo.
My heart burns with pride.
Got some bullion. Oh yeah, I'm really concerned about that. About that archer. Do not want Seth getting in too close. Looks like I can go in and nab this guy and then retreat, hopefully. That's what it appears to be, at least. Battalion up. Alright, yeah, we can definitely fall back a bit. Alright, how bad is this guy gonna hurt me, though, is the question. He's going after Petra, he's going after me. Okay, we can both take those hits. Caspar, you can just chill out here and finish this guy off. Alright, very nice. Cool,
Attack at your own risk.
Hope you're doing well, though, Genray. Hope everyone else is doing well that might have jumped into the stream. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. I'm not gonna pursue because the archer might get within range, so I'm just gonna... Alright, we still have that wall that we can break down. Can you do some sort of... Oh, you can do the weird warp move. You know what? How about you just break down that wall there, Lindart? Whoops. A regular attack. There we go. Bernie putting in some work. I would expect that we'll get a couple more units in the next turn or two. No one's come from the south east corner yet. Seems like somebody would. And then there's just me. Predictable.
I must lead them well.
I'm gonna get up to advanced class, no problem. I don't remember this fight being this tough. Maybe maybe I was really overleveled when I got to this point, and that's just how I remember it being.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Please don't hit. Okay. Good. That will work out well for us. By the way, did she just take another 5 damage or something? Oh, she's poisoned. Oh, shoot. That's not good. And she's got a vulnerary on her if she needs it, but man, yeah, those poisonings are really horrible. Oh man, I can't actually get to that guy? What about Caspar? I guess you can come on down here. Dorothea should probably heal me up a little bit more.
Well done.
Well done. Can Seth take this guy out? Ooh, but then he can... And that other archer can get him too. Oh, well, wait, actually... That guy probably... I'll probably be able to run in and get the hit and then fall back far enough to be out of his range. Should be, at least.
That is all.
Who knew that Seth would be my main man, you know? The MVP here. Oh, shoot. They can still get me? Oh, no. They can move here. Okay. I was gonna say, I'd be a little surprised if he could still get me.
Witness frigid pride.
Frigid pride. We got a door key. Well, we can definitely put the bullion away. We don't need to worry about that
What's
very
my
much.
strategy?
Do another little assist heal.
Appreciate
Should have done that on Petra, actually. I wasn't even thinking about it. But it is what it is. Let's see. Okay. I guess we have a graphical... Oh, that's... I thought it was a graphical error, but no, that's just the wall. My bad. Good thing I took note of that before I actually attacked. Alright.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Is she poisoned? Does Bernie have the ability to poison people with her arrows? 'Cause she had like these green bubbles coming off of her.
Fighting's
So it seemed like she might have been poisoned. Sweet. He can do his ranged heal. Wow, look at that guy, huh?
really helped.
Lindhart has, he grew into what I assumed he would have grown into, I guess. Oh, no, now... God, now they're both poisoned? That's not good. Actually, I should be able to give... antioxidant for, I guess, the door key. Did I actually give that to him though? Then? I hope that I gave that to him. Okay, good. I don't do very much like item trading, but I'm glad that worked out. And I guess Dorothea can probably run on up here and she can heal Petra as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do need a door key though, don't we? Oh, you have a chest key. Interesting. I mean, at least I'm a bowman, and Lindhart we can take pot shots at people. I thought for sure we would get people over here. Maybe we haven't triggered that yet. Should just calm down and wait a second. Oh boy, they are coming in at us, aren't they? You know what? I'm just gonna wait for a little bit and use the antioxidant thing. I mean, I could run to the thicket. The thing is that I'd like to use meteor with Dorothea if I can.
Thanks so much.
Thank you much. Well, I guess that's the point where they can attack, huh? But the good news is that we can... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we can attack as well. No, not quite. Oh, actually, if Bernie falls back here, she should be able to. Using a combat art. Alright, at least it's a 100% chance to hit. I'll take that. Nope, never mind. They're coming on up anyways. Where's Dorothea at? Meteor. There we go. At least they lined themselves up nicely. Dang. Combat arts. Oh, I can get that guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Bernie some experience.
Gonna do it!
Ooh, what a
Little
shot.
scratch won't stop
He
me.
didn't even just drop to his knees, he just took one right to the chest. Maybe I should have grabbed some of these chests while I was fiddling around with stuff. I don't know if there was anything really good or not in any of them. I'm sure there wasn't anything too bad in any of them, but they've been, I feel like chests in this game are very hit and
You
miss.
defeat me? Right.
Either something really good or just kind of stuff you really don't need. Did I have to defeat all these guys? No, I just have to defeat the commander. Okay.
All is going to plan.
All is going to plan. Oh, no. I thought he was going to be able to assist. Or I'm sorry, not assist, but I thought he was going to be able to attack
Thank you.
from there with the Nosferatu. Guess I needed one more range, huh? Oh, then you can move back here. Oh, draw back. Oh yeah, I forgot about that move. It's kind of a weird one.
That really helped.
That will really help, guys. Thanks a lot. Oh, yeah, let's just get Burning the kill, right?
I guess I've got no choice.
You really don't. But I am fairly certain that you're not the one I want. You do not look like you're much of a leader of a band of thieves and bandits. Big level up for Bernie. Very nice.
Bernie's just no good.
Just no good.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Wait, why did they start right there?
He has some treasure from the monastery too. Do not let him escape.
Or an aim generator, which is either target destination. What the heck? What? What? How did they start right there? I am extremely confused how they ended up right there. That's not good for us at all. Eek. Well, I hope nobody dies. At least Sedith can get over there.
I can help too.
Gambit boost.
Commence.
Hopefully it hits. It looks like Linkhart and Bernie can at least take one guy hitting them each, but that was unexpected to say the least for them to be, oh, suddenly we're warped behind this wall.
Had I room to grow?
But Sedith to the rescue. Oh, and it affected the guy next to him too. That's cool. Doubt anyone else can do anything about that. Can't like open the door, perhaps, can you? No. I mean, maybe if Dorothea was quick enough, she could get over there, but I don't think it's gonna matter anymore.
should yield me a tidy profit.
Stick with it, Lindart. That would have been really tragic for Lindart to have died right there.
It's within my grasp.
We haven't used the poor guy in so long.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Bernie is unstoppable and hits A+ in her bow prowess.
I'm getting better.
Very nice. And we got some booty on. So if I move Dorothea up here, can she fire in on that guy? Ah, no, he's just out of range, unfortunately.
Dying.
Can Lindart do it?
Yours.
Probably best not to. Maybe take a step back at least. Oh, well, might as well try to get him some experience. He got a little bit of boost while he's at it. That was bizarre. I guess Bernie gets all the spoils this time around. Alright. And a speed ring. Increases 1 speed. Well, that would make sense, I
thought it
suppose.
would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Maybe not.
That man used to be a merchant here at the monastery. He must have fallen on hard times to take up with those thieves.
Must have. I think Bernie's gonna get the MVP here.
Those are $500 sunglasses.
Oh no, well, so that makes sense. Oh, thanks a lot, Kokaku. Do a number 2. Oh, there you go. It makes more sense when I spell it out like that. How's it going, buddy? I know I've seen you in here a few times. Thanks a lot for the follow. I appreciate it. Just started some more Fire Emblem. Actually, it's been about half an hour. That fight took longer than it felt like. But I hope that you're doing well. You return with French fries. Well, just in time for the weird fight. So I don't know if you saw that or not. I guess you were probably away, but the leader of the group teleported through a locked door into where Lindhart and Bernie were, and I thought for sure one of the two of them was gonna die. But luckily Seth came in and he still had one of his battalions left, that the disturbance battalion that was able to rattle everybody. But that was a weird glitchy situation.
How fortuitous that you students should gather at the monastery like this.
We made a promise with the professor. That was 5 years ago to the very day.
We all gave our promise to be meeting here when the Millennium Festival arrived.
I hope that the French fries are delicious. I could have sworn that during this this bit where they come back 5 years later, that you got more people joined you in that battle. I thought it was a lot more than just 5 at least.
The most incredible part of it is that you didn't oversleep and miss the reunion.
Other leader dips out after you kill that first dude. Is that what happened? It just seemed like he was I don't know, he glitched through the wall. It seemed very odd to me. But I guess I might have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. I think that's taking it a bit far.
No, not so.
Nope, it's just you. You alone.
On the very
Mute
day I
mercenary
return to
man.
Garreg Mach, you awaken and return as well. This is no mere coincidence.
You done the Sothis prologue? Nice. Are you just starting up your own game? With all the beasts. I don't know what that means exactly. Is that a particular way of playing? Maybe I'm just in the dark on that. What's your reason for being here?
Actually, well, it will be easier to just show you. Come with me to the Holy Mausoleum.
Oh, the fight when you're in the canyon. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more
since
sense.
You've been slumbering for so long, you have no
Okay,
idea what has
yeah, sorry.
transpired in the
I've seen me
various
done that one.
territories.
I probably
Allow me to
have. I'm just
explain.
not really good with remembering which fights
After
are
the Battle of
which.
Garreg Mach, there
So
was a change
it's
of
really not
regime
your fault at all. It's my fault for
House
having such a
Greypig suffered
horrible memory
series
when
of
it comes
brutal
to
massacres,
individual
which claimed
bits of
the
this
lives
game.
of Dimitri and Regent Rufus. The kingdom capital fell and was absorbed into the
But
empire
it's
as
cool
the
you're playing
farthest
along.
dukedom.
I know that
which
you
is
played
now
this
under
before too. I
Cornelius'
think most
control.
people probably have
Some
that.
still resist the Empire.
That would watch somebody
As of
play
now,
this game. It's
Rodrigue
definitely a
of
game
House
you want to
Fraldarius is at
experience
the
for
center
yourself
of such
before you
efforts. In the
you watch
Alliance,
someone else
Claude leads
play
the
through it.
faction that
Otherwise, it can
opposes the
be
Empire.
a
Lawrence
little
leads
overwhelming, I
those who have
suppose.
sided
It's
with
very
them.
hard to understand
Front
everything
lines
that's
are
going
ever
on.
in motion, but the war effort has stagnated overall. In short, both the Kingdom and the Alliance have been swallowed up by the Empire and are on the verge of collapse. We must gather our generals and soldiers under your command and reverse this dire situation.
We must. Call for the others. Call for the other people that I actually invested time
Flame,
into.
look! The professor has returned to us.
Yay. More Flame.
What
Just
do you
great.
mean? Oh, goodness! It really is you, Professor! I cannot believe you are still of this world. We were so worried we would never see you again.
What are you doing here? I like to imagine that's the way I say
forgot
it.
something important at the Holy Mausoleum. I told my brother that I had to
Well,
go back
she looks
for it
pretty
no
much
matter
the
what.
same.
And so
Maybe a
here
little
I am.
taller.
After
But
we
she really
finished
hasn't
here,
changed.
We were going to continue our search for Rhea. But now that you are here, things have changed. We must not waste this opportunity. We shall send word to the knights scattered all across the land. The time has come for the Knights of Seiros to return to action. We are counting on you, Professor.
Gives you rare materials, and you can repair the wear weapons. Yeah, I just started doing some blacksmithing. I need to work on getting some better weapons as well.
Part two,
Especially now that we're like
Silver
officially
Snow.
into the
Guardian
second part
Moon.
of the game.
A king without a kingdom. Having parted ways with Edelgard, former students of the Black Eagle House now work alongside the Knights of Seiros at Garreg Mach. They begin to create a resistance army strong enough to take on her Imperial forces.
We will build an army. Alright, yeah, I gotta be honest with you, like, when it comes to this game, even though I did play it once, it was over a year ago, and so much of it just left my mind, you know, like, I remembered the time lapse, I remember that big cutscene where Rhea turns into the dragon, you know, I remember stuff that happened in particular to the Blue Lion House, because I played with them, but, yeah, I'm gonna be in the dark on some parts, for sure here, which is kind of fun. It's good to come back to a game after you've forgotten a lot of what happened. You should check their classes and weapons. Okay, that sounds like that's going to take quite a while. Have to give them a full overhaul, see where they stand.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess he lucked out.
Well, we got Shamir at
He's
least.
been looking
Got all
everywhere
the
for you.
professors.
But
And Cyril.
I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Incredibly difficult DLC
Settle
prologues.
told us
Oh, okay,
everything.
yeah, I don't know anything
From
about the
here on out,
DLC.
You will have
I
our
feel like if I ever came back to this
I'm
game
so
a
grateful
third
that
time around, I
everyone is
would
safe.
absolutely have to get the
I am
DLC
sorry things are
to make
moving
it
so
feel
rapidly.
a little bit more
Something we must
worthwhile.
discuss. Come with me. The time has come to make our true stand against the Empire.
No matter what, let's all work together. I don't feel confident, but we'll do our best. No, let's win no matter
Our base
what.
will be
Come on.
Garreg Mach Monastery. The interior
Don't be like
is in
Waka.
less than
Make sure
prime
that your
condition,
goal is
but we
victory.
should be able to utilize it much the same as we had before.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
It may be an area of importance, but it is far removed from the front lines. Considering the burden of transport, it is possible they are not paying too much attention to it.
Nothing escapes the Emperor. There must at least be a spy or two.
Professor,
There's always
what
a
do you
spy.
think?
Definitely spies. I have no objections.
I see. Then it must be the right idea.
Whoa, I
The
wouldn't
town
go
and
that
surrounding
far.
hamlets are still present, and though far from abundant, the church still has funds at its disposal.
That's true. Professor, I think we can leave expanding our army to my brother. He was always good at negotiating, and I believe he is best suited to the task.
I feel like I should tell you that I've been protecting some kids who lost their parents in the war.
Oh wow,
They're in the
still
town
got
right
destroyed
now,
at level
but
20
maybe we
on
can move them
13.
to the
Damn.
monastery? I'm sure
I
they'd
did
be
not
happy
know
to
it
chip in
was
however
that
they
much
can.
more difficult. Are you playing? I'm assuming you're not playing on
understand.
normal, right? You're
I will
probably
make
playing
the
on
necessary arrangements.
on hard or
I nabbed some valuables from my
whatever
house.
happens after hard.
Father is from
The
Emblem,
insanely difficult
so
difficulty.
It's not much, but it's yours.
Hey, 5 Gs, we'll take
I
that.
don't have a thing to contribute. In fact, I'm still in my same old clothes.
Oh,
I've
that's
been
really
wandering on
sad.
my own for 5 years. I won't go back to that house or my father, that's for sure.
I understand. Leave it to me. No labor is too great if it means saving Fodlan.
No matter what, we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Caspar would like to speak with you. Sure, what's going on, Caspar?
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
Oh,
knight
you mean 5
scolded
years
me
ago?
for it, but at the time,
Sure.
I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief.
Please do.
Knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Why report this to me? Oh no, that seems really insensitive.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. Do you recall the incident
A bunch
5
of
years ago
4v1s.
involving a suspicious
Yeah,
individual in
yeah, being
Garreg
too spread out, that's
brigands all
definitely
bore the
what will
same
kill you in this
scorpion
game.
tattoo that we found
I
on
mean,
the
you're
arm
playing
of
on
that
crazy difficulty and all, but
I thought that
yeah,
might
I
be
feel
of
like that's
interest
the way
you.
to really get yourself killed. And I'm not very good at tactical games, but trying your best to
Don't
stay
mention
together
it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my
is
duties.
always key, if you can manage it.
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
Hilarious. It's good to hear they've finally been dealt with.
But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
But he might have harmed the children.
It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. Those poor knights. It's all my fault.
Now, don't go beating yourself up. We're barely holding together as we are. But good to see about your motivation there. Well, I guess I should probably... Oh, it's Ingrid's birthday. Well, we haven't even seen Ingrid yet. I'll give you some flowers, Ingrid. That's funny how that kind of played together. Alright, well, let's take a look at everything we got going on. We got a big sword tournament going on for a Silver Sword Plus. That sounds actually really useful. Alright, so I do have access to all of my guys, I guess. Everyone got so old. Look at Leonie. Leonie grew her hair out. Cool. All right. Well, Lidhart could level up. Trying to think. I do want Felix to. Ignatz, we were still on the fence about. You know what? While I'm here and I have a crest available. I have a crest. When I have a seal available, I'll go ahead and make him a swordmaster. As now we're going to be very focused on trying to come up with an A team to use going into the second half of the game. And I think Caspar is going to be, or not Caspar, I think Felix is going to be on it. I was thinking of, wow, what a horrible boost. But I was thinking Caspar because I'm not sure if I want Caspar as a fortress knight or if I'm better off having Petra as a second swordsman. That's kind of like the big debate I'm waging right now. Morale mules, nice. Let's take a quick look at the battle. Alright, so 27 is the end of the month battle. So we'll try to get people as prepared for that as we can. But let's do some exploring for the time being. See what state the monastery is in. Let's see. Oh yeah, we do have got 5 different quests going on.
Professor.
Whoa, it's Mercedes. Sure, now's a great time.
Do you have a moment?
I don't like Mercedes' look as much in the post 5-year time span.
So much.
I liked her better with the long flowing hair. She looks too nun-like.
My adoptive father just arrived.
Which I guess is suitable for her character and all, but
oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
Well, that's just plain mean.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble. I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
It's true. Unfortunately, this is like a situation that we run into way too often in this game. His noble fathers trying to marry their daughters off.
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself.
Well, that makes sense.
I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
Oof, that's tough to say.
I believe
Stuck between a rock and a hard spot with that one.
But I want to work in service of the church.
Well, speaking of her being a nun, I guess that makes sense then, huh?
But I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy.
Praise be to God.
This war was the first
Pushing you in
time
the right
I acted
direction
of my
there,
own
sister.
free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me. I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write
I mean, I didn't have much of a choice in that matter.
But I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Let's ask the mute what he would write. You can't just give up on your dreams, though.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness.
Absolutely true.
Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Ooh. Yeah, stir the pot a little bit. And who might that be?
Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that obvious?
Just so blunt about it. Excuse me, Princess.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
To write this letter and stand my ground.
I don't know that I'd want to end up with Mercedes again, though. I ended up marrying her in my last playthrough. And not that it matters, it's kind of just like a formality, little fun thing that you can do in the game anyways, but I don't know. I do like Dorothea a lot. Let's see. I think I have enough money that I can actually use the greenhouse properly now. I was putting it off the past couple of weeks in the last month there because I wanted to save some money for... Oh, I can harvest. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, we have 32,000 gold. Unfortunately, you guys can't see that because my big head is in the way, but we do have quite a bit of money. Anything quite cringe? Yeah, it is cringy a bit for sure. Yeah, and I'm not an especially like weeby guy that's into relationship building games of that sort. But you know, it's kind of a fun way to cap off the game, I suppose. Like you get married to the person that you feel like you connected to most, and then it's also cool to see the people that end up with other people. I do like that. I actually do, because it's like you can kind of guess like based on the interactions with the people who ends up with who, and that's kind of fun. It does make it feel like it's more of a built-up world. The picture at the end, yeah, the picture at the end is very nice. I do agree, but I don't know. I mean, I try to have fun with it at least and go off like based off of what I would want in a potential person that I would be with, even though that's still as ridiculous as it sounds. But you know, it's like you're playing a video game. Don't take it too seriously.
Professor, oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing.
So we might spend a little bit more time around the monastery than usual for this weekend at least, just to chat with people and do some quests.
Your name will go down in history.
Since we did have the big time lapse. Ooh, advanced drills. Oh right, I can get advanced drills from these people. That's kind of cool. Black magic? Sure. I've got more than enough activity points. I have 8 activity points total, so that's certainly no small amount. Eloise, I'm sure you're doing great, buddy. It's good to see you. Looking to see if there's any blue spots sitting around. This guy's got a quest for me here.
Got a favor to ask.
Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add their collection. A piece of history. You got it. What do we got here? Actually, I do need to buy advanced seals, so I might as well buy those while we're here. Ooh, and master seals.
Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you.
I don't know that I need those quite yet. I think starting next month I will. Maybe I'll buy one just to have one. But, yeah, that's not something I'm going to worry about too much. And now we have elixirs available to us. Look at that jump. 10 HP, 20, 99. There's no halfway point there.
Please come
but
again.
I have a feeling I'm going to drop a pretty penny on some new weapons coming up soon. You could buy I could buy the advanced seals, but I think that's the first time that the master seals were available.
Welcome.
At least that I noticed. See. Oh no, we also have the brave swords now, like the brave weapons.
Will this one do? Many
which
thanks.
are top tier. Well, actually, are they? I mean, look at the stats. Like I always assumed that they were better, but there's less. They're less might. Oh, they'll attack twice when initiating combat. I mean, I'm still gonna buy them because there are people that I'm gonna want to have with them. Should definitely be like a there should definitely be a 40 to 50 HP potion. I agree. It seems kind of odd that there isn't. The brave bow. You know what? I'm not gonna get too crazy with that. I'll wait until I actually get into combat and then look those over a little bit more. If you outspeed someone for a double, you do 4 times. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like the gauntlets with Raphael. Yeah, that is pretty intense. Yeah, let's go talk to Petra, see how she's doing.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
I like her get up. Are you okay?
Yes.
I like that she's just like
no
very
problems.
much, you know,
Accept my apology for giving you worry.
wearing the clothing of her people
I mean,
from Bridget,
I am sorry to be
rather
fainting
than
at a time
the
like
kind of
this.
like normal
Even though I was not
commoner
asking for your care and
noble
attention.
get up that she
did
had
it
on
willingly.
previously. That's good. They need more of that. It was the least I could do.
I am thinking that is incorrect. Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
I will give you one whole
I
listen.
am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fodlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. If I were running away from the Empire, then Bridget would be defeated. I am not having any options. To be living.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mercedes was telling me something somewhat similar.
For Bridget to be living, the Empire needs to be crushed.
Well, not so much about
So I
crushing
must be
empires,
crushing
but
the Empire.
rebuilding
That is what
empires
my
through
people
marriage.
are
You know,
wanting
the same
from
kind
me.
of difference.
And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
And what do you want?
My want? I am not knowing of that. The wants of my people are something I have power to achieve. Their wants are my own.
Only you can know what you want.
What I really want.
We're gonna get real deep here. We're gonna go down the philosophical hole, I think.
Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding yet.
No, that's
what
okay.
I am understanding is that there is
People
something
live their
I am
whole lives
not
without understanding.
When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Well, you got it. An A support level. Very nice. Let's see. What else do we got going on? Yeah, quite a bit to do. I guess that's not surprising after that big time lapse. And most of the time you're going to want to see this anyway. Hey, it's Ingrid.
Why not go beyond the Knights of Saros? Instead, uniting with allies from all across Fodlan to fight for our cause. Looking back, it would have been best to ally with the Kingdom and join forces against the Empire. But now the Kingdom is not exactly, well...
Hey, you know, it just is what it is, you know? Can't do much about it. I do like that they can teach you advanced drills and stuff. I really like that. Is that directly related to their skill set, or do they just automatically have that after the 5-year time lapse? Because if it's related to what you trained them in when they were students, that's really, really cool.
Professor.
Oh, we haven't seen Lysithea yet either. It's related to how you grew them? Oh, nice. That's cool. I really like that. That's some good attention to detail right there.
Me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead. I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
Oh, geez. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite
Ooh, look
how
at those
fatigued
high-res
clearly
pillows
was.
and bed sheets in the background
Probably
there.
should have listened to you. Now I've
quality.
made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
18 years ago, House Ordelia
Also, for any
was involved
Monster
in a civil
Hunter fans out there,
conflict
the
within
new
Empire.
Monster Hunter demo
All we
is
did was
available.
respond to a call
I
for
think it
aid.
became available a couple
We
of days
weren't
ago,
involved
but I just
politically.
figured I'd mention it.
But once the
If anyone's
rebellion was
interested,
crushed, my family was held
I
responsible
might
for the
try
aid we
that out
gave,
for myself.
and the Empire gained some
But,
sway over us as a result.
I
At
haven't
the
been a
time,
huge fan of
the
Monster
noble
Hunter
houses
games
of
in the
the
past,
Alliance
so I'm
took a
not
passive
positive I'm gonna
stance.
like it, but I do
No
want to
one
give
lent
it
aid to
another
my
try.
family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word. Skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household.
Ooh.
They began performing terrible rituals on the children.
Oh, that's messed up.
Though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of
You know, I
this
think it would make a
unfolded.
lot of sense for Lysithea and my character to get together. Just considering they're like the product of like abnormal,
was me.
I don't know,
know.
experimentation,
My hair
if we want to
wasn't
call it
always
that.
this color.
Feels like
During
they'd
their
make a really
experiments,
interesting couple.
they'd
They'd
been doing
probably
things with my
have
blood.
children that would bring about the end of the
morning,
world, though.
I awoke like this. A shock of white hair. All trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted.
It's trying to
Realized
push you
that
with
their
flame.
experiments had finally
They're
succeeded.
constantly with the flame.
Sure enough,
Seriously.
they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me.
I know.
Losing
I didn't even know
pigment
that
from my hair
Lysithea was
wasn't
meant to
the
be like an
only
albino,
loss.
I guess. I
Mages
just assumed she was
informed
another one of them
my lifespan
normal
was now
pale
greatly
anime
shortened.
chicks, because she's
5
actually
more years,
has more color in her face than her
perhaps
portrait
less.
would suggest.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline.
And then she became part of the
It's
Weapon X
challenging now
program.
even to govern our territory. After all my mother
And then you can
father
get the
have
DLC where she teams
I
up
at
with
least want
Wolverine
them
and
to have
Deadpool
peace as they grow
to
older.
take down
That is all I
the
wish
Adressian
for.
Empire.
But I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
Well, don't give
It's
up.
not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Hey guys, I see it. I mean, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when you say it, when she says that she's albino, it's like, oh, okay, you're albino. But I wouldn't, in this game, in this setting, with these character designs, I would not immediately assume, oh, that's an albino
I
character.
wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crests.
We will find a
Sound
way.
resolved. I'll
It's
allow
all
your
about
resolve
finding
to
ways
bolster
and
my own.
persisting.
Thank you, Professor.
No, thank you. Yeah, we're definitely... I've invested so much in Lysithea now that I think I'm pretty well set going to use her for the rest of the game. Although she is, in all fairness, a little too glass cannon-y for my taste.
I could use a hand.
Oh, pirates, you say?
I need a favor.
Your skills older. You should persuade them to join you. Oh. Okay. I can do that, maybe. Man, so much going on in the monastery today. Oh no, we got a cave in here. Oh, Marianne, nice. Haven't seen her yet.
Even with the church in shambles,
She
we can
looks
still pray.
almost exactly the same.
goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Let's see. Yeah, I could use a little boost to my white magic. Did I learn anything from that? Recover.
There is still more to learn.
I mean, I would have rather had the physic move, but that's not bad still. Let's see what our renown looks like. Only 1,400. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot from doing those extra battles that we did at the end of the last stream, but that's okay. We'll still be able to put it to good use, I think.
This one?
In fact, let's go ahead and just put it into swords while we're at it.
You're all set.
Because I could see myself going down this route. That's fair.
See you again soon.
Just to get that experience boost. Maybe more than anything else. There's Mercedes again. Let's see. Let's run on over here and take care of this quest real quick.
With the return of its knights, Garrick Mach is finally coming back to life. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes.
I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength. I have something to ask of you.
Gather the requested resources and deliver them. Oh, okay. What can you teach me? I'm pretty close to sword. Go ahead and do a little bit of sword training with you. I guess then we can fall back here, drop off this quest, and then do some dining room time.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. Stuff that we really didn't need anymore, but it's a quest off the list. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday evening. Everyone's able to sit back, relax, and enjoy themselves. We get into the next week. Hey, Bernie.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole
Tomorrow,
years.
Rachel and I
It's
are
weird to
going
think
to the
about.
Japanese supermarket, so that should be pretty fun. Weird in what way?
At
Haven't
first,
been
I
there since
remember I
like
was desperate to go
August, I
back,
think, of
but
last year.
now it's the opposite.
So always nice to be able to
I
go
have
down
friends
there and
here,
check it
I
out.
have you. The monastery's become a second home to me.
I'm gonna get some
Back then,
quality
I never would have
udon
dreamed
noodles.
a day like this would come.
Have some katsu curry.
It's
I
all
do
thanks
love that
to
stuff.
you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much
Well,
better
Bernie,
with
when you kill as
strangers
many
and new
people as you
places
have,
now,
I
though.
can't blame
I
you
don't
for that.
panic nearly as much as before.
You go somewhere new by yourself?
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please
No,
don't
not
joke
me.
around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
All right. Just trying to
not
bring
taking
some
me
levity to the
seriously.
whole
I mean it.
situation
Promise
at
me you
hand
won't
here.
do that again. Friends respect each
You know,
other's
for them talking
feelings,
about how
don't
the
they?
whole monastery got like overrun by bandits and it's kind of in ruins, it actually
I'll
looks
hold you
pretty
to
good.
that.
Minus the cave-in in the
Absolutely
cathedral.
not
It
allowed
really
to send me out
looks about the
anywhere
same.
on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
I'll be with you in spirit.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? I
What's
thought
wrong
we were
with
finally
you,
getting
Professor?
close.
The girls are
So
clamoring
not good
all
enough for
over
that,
you,
though,
man.
am I? I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
All right. I'll be more prepared to answer your questions the way that you want next time. Got it. Let's see. Actually, before I do dining, I'm going to do the support conversation just in case someone maxes out their morale
No.
from doing this, and then I don't have to bother having to sit down with him. Is that Ash? Oh, no, that's
It's been
Ignatz.
fixed
Oh,
up
wow.
quite a bit.
I don't think I've ever
But
seen
its
him as an
battle
adult
scars
before.
aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with 1,000
At
year
least his
history
voice fits him better now.
would end up like
I always
this.
thought that when he was a
I'll
student, his
rebuild this
voice was a
place
lot
someday.
deeper than
This
it
cathedral
should
is
have
the
been,
symbol
or at
of
least
Fodlan.
like
Maybe
deeper
I should
than
paint
his
a picture of the
appearance
beautiful
led me to
cathedral of old.
believe.
Well, I still remember what it looked like.
What do you got? You got some bow? Yeah, I figured as much.
Professor.
Ah, Shamir. Okay, well, sure, why not? I was hoping for one of my
Thanks for your help out there.
more
Travels tend to go
regular
smoother with you
students, but
around.
Shamir's great. The same to you.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting.
Well, that's true. I did really.
It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield.
And she's not even lying. The past
But
two
I feel
battles,
I
I
can
did a
trust your
lot more
commands
than I
without question.
planned on my character doing. Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately.
Have I?
Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
Well, I know I can rely on you at
Huh.
least.
I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title.
Well, you
for
know,
the
you get in the
commander
habit of it.
army. Relax. I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused.
These women, man. These women tonight, they're really on the nose about what they're getting at here.
The Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry,
Well,
though.
as a mute mercenary myself, I can relate to what you're saying. But we are getting some good support out of all these guys. Let's see, what did the Bulletin Board have to say? Now we still have a few things we gotta knock out here. More than a few, really. Although I guess like 2 of them were battle related, I think. Let's see who's in here. Oh, my boy Raphael. Oh yeah, you.
Right alongside you and
big as
everyone
ever.
else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business.
I mean, the best news of all is that you have a shirt that fits you. I'm glad to see it,
Thanks
Raphael.
to you guys, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
Not skills that I would particularly need, but you know, skills nonetheless. Good on you. Sweet apple blend. Let's see. Alright, so everyone has decent... Everyone has like half morale. Let's see. Who's kind of on my A team that I would like? Preferably people that like the meal too. Not Lindhart. Ingrid would be good. Let's do Ingrid and Marianne, sure. I'm not sure about Marianne. I can't see myself using her very often. I think the only reason I would really move her into the A group is if somebody unfortunately died, like Lysithia or Mercedes died. And that's not a knock against her, it's just that I got her pretty late in the game. Let's see, Bernie and Mercedes, sure.
Ooh,
having a little sorbet.
Favorite. You've got great taste. This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Oh, I just had a feeling. Alright. Oh, you can still do the full menu with people. I forget that you can do this one over and over again. That might not be a horrible idea. Let me see. I kind of do want to go get the sword, though. How did you know? There's a menu, only I can see. It lets me know what you like and don't like.
Professor, it's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you.
Ooh, I do like Leonie's new look.
It's also that Captain Gerald asked me.
She does, to be fair, she does look more feminine. I mean...
Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
I liked her. I actually did end up liking her a lot more than I thought I was. I don't know that she was as surprising of a combatant as someone like Lorenz was, where Lorenz like really surprised me with how good he was. Felix over here.
No king has no
he's just a little bit more disheveled is all.
Professor, don't let me down. You'll understand soon enough.
Oh, will I now? Eh, you could teach me some swordsmanship. That might not be a horrible idea. Let's go ahead and do some of that. I kind of want to do the tournament because I want to get this Silver Sword Plus. That seems like a very good weapon. Could send Catherine in to do it. But, oh wow, level 29 or higher they recommend? Holy crap. I genuinely did not expect that. Well, maybe we can come back to that. Kind of want to... Actually, where is Lorenz? I haven't seen him yet. Is he hanging out somewhere? Oh yeah, there's the 3rd floor. Kind of forgot about the 3rd floor. Petra, Flame. Oh, has he just not joined us yet? Huh. Yeah, he's not here. I don't know. Is that weird to anybody else, or is that normal? Because I thought everybody came back that you had recruited. Oops, Reception Hall? Nope. All right. Well, that's fair. Trying to think of what I want to do then now. I guess I'm gonna get people's morale up a little bit more, because then that way next week I can actually do more. I can do more battling if I want to.
That looks appetizing.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
It's so yummy. We've got morale meals today. Who doesn't love good old morale meals? Alright, I guess we can do the choir just to change things up. Go ahead and, let's see, should we do Dorothea? She does really like it. And let's do Leonie, even though Leonie doesn't like it, but ultimately I would like to make her a holy knight if at all possible.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention.
Oh, actually, we don't have Ash yet either, do we? I just thought about that. Maybe there are multiple people in this scene. I had so many people on my team. I didn't think about that. Huh. I don't know. If nobody has an answer, I'm gonna I'm very interested in that. Like, is that something where people will show up later on, or is it just like it gives you like a random assortment of people that were on your team, but you can't get everybody back? I don't know. That's really, it's kind of cool and kind of unfortunate if that's the truth. But I you know, I'd be willing to believe that, like for the sake of the story. Okay, so let's see. You go by the old counselor corner here. Let's see. A subordinate is down because they failed a recon mission. Making it back alive should be a reward enough. How can I convince them of this? Say the only thing living can learn from. Yeah, say that. Should be like that one. Some of it depends on your house and where they fit in with the plot later. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh. Oh, Generation! This was the Waifu Wars. It feels like it's been Waifu Wars lately. How's it going, my friend? It's good to see you. Saw that you've been back on YouTube lately. It's good to see you showing up on in the Twitch stream. I do hope that you've been well. Happy New Year to you. Well, if Lorenz and Ash are out, like if they're permanently out, that's going to be an interesting, that's going to open up some positions, because Lorenz was definitely on my A team, and Ash was one of those guys that was like right on the cusp of it. So it definitely leaves room for people to move up. Yeah, it's been a long time. I came back in like August to both streaming and making YouTube videos, so it has been a long time coming. Actually, I'll throw that up there right now for anyone interested. Here's a little link to my latest review. If you haven't seen it yet, I would appreciate it if you check it out. I do video game reviews weekly on YouTube, and this one's for Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Just put it up yesterday. Alright, so I think we're pretty good there. Let me check the personal quarters real quick. I just want to see if I can do any of these other quests. Require more resources. If you can help, please do. Resource needed. peach currant and poultry. Oh, and fishing. Something that's terrorizing. I might not be able to help with that, although it is worth 500 renown points. People you're guaranteed to keep are those who started in your house. Okay, that makes sense. Which kind of sucks, because some of them I did end up neglecting, and Ferdinand died, so there was that situation. But, you know, what can you do, right? Let's see if I can buy these. Peach currant and poultry. Do you have any of those peach currants?
Hello there.
You
Return
do not.
soon, please.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome.
There's poultry. He doesn't have like a regular old peach currant though.
You have a good eye.
I'm trying to buy an A poultry.
A pleasure doing. Come again.
Come again. Fortunately, that doesn't look like it completed the quest for me, but well, let's try to do a little bit of fishing, shall we? I don't have a lot of bait, but I'll give it the old college try, as they say. A couple of earthworms. Wait for the really big ones. Ooh, that could be it. Whoops. Whoops, screwed that in there. Oh well. Purple one now. Ooh, 2,000 is the price. Nice. That's pretty good. Some good, easy money, at least. Go with the red one. Oh man, I'm screwing this up. I know it's not that hard, but I'm messing it up. Bwamp. 50G. Nothing too great.
You've done me a great service.
Oh, that's what he was looking for, though. Cool. That's a good quest. Nice. Got that renown, too, which I did really want. Gather the requested resources. Alright, well, I guess that's going to do it for this month. All RPGs in 2019 had fishing minigames. Did they? I don't know. I really like the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley. That's really good, actually. I think that really, like, nailed how fishing should be in video games. Alright, I think we're good. I don't want to miss anything, but I think we're fine. Yeah, let's just get to the instruction, shall we? FF15 did a good job. Okay. You know, I have it sitting over there. I've had it for almost 2 years now, but most people don't really like that one, it seems like, so I don't know that I'll ever actually play it. Oh yeah, now we all sit around the big table. Alright, so group tasks. Oh, these aren't even set anymore. Okay. This might take a moment, guys. I need to make sure that everyone's still, like, on track with what I wanted them to do. I think they are going to be for the most part, but a lot of people are very close to level 30 now, which is going to set them up for their master classes. So I just want to make sure that everyone is still kind of focused on what it was they were doing. But I think for the most part they are. Where's Ingrid at, actually? She was always one of those that I was on the fence about. Alright, so she's still focused on Lance and flying, because ultimately we wanted her to become a Falcon Knight. Lance needs to get up to A for that. It is at B+ now. So that's good. Flying needs to get up to B+ for her to reach that. Oh, and she's only 26, so she's actually on target for that. Mercedes, she's really good. There, I don't know what I was going to do with Ignatz. I don't know that I'm really going to use him too much. Raphael, still on his way to becoming a War Master. He needs A in both Brawling and Axe, so he's getting a little ways off of that one still, but maybe we can help him out a little bit with some Axe training. Felix working on Moral Savant. Petra working on... she was working on the Falcon Knight as well. So she has the sword, working on Lance, and then flying is at a B+. Cool. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do sword and Lance with her then. All right. So Dorothea, I don't even know. She's just gonna be a dancer. So really, I shouldn't even worry about her Lance and riding. I mean, she's just gonna stick as a dancer, I think. So let's go ahead and just make her, you know, Gremory loadout. Bernie is gonna be a bow knight, so she actually needs to get Lance up, and I just got the bow up to A+, so we'll switch that out with Lance, so that should be pretty good. I don't think it'll take too long to get Lance up to a C anyways. We should be fine there. Alright, so who needs to focus on riding, I guess, most? I guess Caspar still does. Because he needs to get B+ in riding to become a great knight, and he's already level 28, so Caspar and... Let's see, who else? Riding. Not Marianne. Leone? Yeah, we could do Leone. Okay, let's do Caspar and Leone for stable duty. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and do some instruction. How did you like Final Fantasy 15 though again, Ray? I kind of cut myself short there a little bit. Did you enjoy that? Or did you play it all the way through? Because if someone had some good stuff to say about the game, I might give that a try. I don't know that I would stream it, but it would encourage me at least. Alright, so... Let's see, we can do 6 people. Definitely want to do Felix, help him with his black magic.
This could be useful.
This will be useful. Maybe. No guarantees, but maybe. Let's see, where was Raphael? I want to give him some boosties to his axe. He's not a very good student, by the way. Yay, you got perfect at the end. Nice.
You really think I'm...
Ooh, double perfect. Nice. Pushing him over to the top. Get to the B+ with the axe.
Guess I need to know this.
I should probably give him an axe just in case he needs one. I mean, I think that would be very situational, but could probably do him some well. Let's see, Ingrid. So Ingrid is still focusing on flying, right? Sword and Lance. Oh, Lance needs to be up to an A+. She's kind of on the brink of both of those. I like Ingrid's look. She looks very much like a Valkyrie or something. I think it's like the color palette maybe. But I do like her adult version. Let's see, who else? Lysithea, Leone, we didn't give her any additional experience, unfortunately, or additional morale. So I don't know if I want to waste that one on her, so to speak. Let's see. Oh yeah, Petra. So she's got, so she needs help with Lance.
I have a... You will... You...
G+ Lance.
One step before the next.
Alright, 2 more. Let's see, we'll go ahead and just straight up help Caspar with his riding.
I'll get...
Fun enough, not the best game, but worth playing? Okay. That's something to consider.
Thanks for your...
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, planning on still streaming Dragon Quest XI at some point. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to get around to that. It might be a little while. In fact, it probably is, because I want to do that Pokemon egg Nuzlocke. Apparently it's called an egg lock. That's like a normal term used for it. But I'm planning on doing that after we're done with Fire Emblem. And then I really want to play Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is the game that came out last year. Give that a try, because it's supposed to be a lot better than the original one. Not that I dislike the original one, I just didn't like it as much as people say, or people generally did. I'm going to do Shield. Sword and Shield, but Shield specifically. Want to knit an animal doll for someone, but I'm not sure what kind to make. They love equals lions and deer equally. Make one of each.
Wow, you're a genius!
I sure am. I'm an amazing person. A lot of professor points there. Yeah, you can do what you want, Cyril. I really, I honestly don't care. I'm not going to tell you that to your face, but that's just the truth of the matter. Yeah, my wife Rachel, she's huge into Pokemon. Hey, it's my birthday again. You got a birthday gift from Flame. They really are shoving Flame down my throat. We got a letter from her, too. Man, this game will not leave Flame alone. Jeez. Give you every opportunity to include her in this in your group somehow or another. But sorry, I was saying, yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
My wife Rachel's really, really big into Pokemon, and she has collected eggs of all the Pokemon in the game.
Finished.
So I'm going to work with her and do my first ever Nuzlocke with random eggs, and it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I forgot to use Bernie. I should have used Bernie in her Lance rather than go with Lysithea there. Really wasn't a lot of point to that. The egg lock has to do with the egg glitches. Oh, really? You can breed Gyarados in an egg? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if Rachel knows that or not. Maybe she does.
Growth sustains me.
She definitely knows a lot more about the game than I do. I did beat it like just normally when it first came out, and I thought it was fun enough. It wasn't like the most exciting game, Pokemon game I'd ever played, but you know, I think if I put a little bit of a twist on it, I'll be able to really get into it. Oh, St. Cyril's Day is today. Sure, I'll participate. Why not? I think I'm going to do some battling, though.
It is so much fun to sing with others.
So much fun. We're having a great time.
Music speaks to the heart. It's more powerful than any weapon.
Any weapon, you say? Fortify. Nice. Oh, Flame learned that? Damn it! It's like the best healing spell in the game, and really didn't need Flame having it. Again, cramming it down your throat. Just can't get enough of this stuff. Back to Waifu Wars. Oh yeah, this game is really fun, but I've been saying a lot as I've been playing it. It's like 70% relationship building, 30% battling, and if you've not played this game, like specifically this one I would even say, much less any other Fire Emblem, it's really hard to get into if you don't know what's going on. Not to mention I'm like probably 60-ish% of the way through the game right now, so yeah. I have been uploading it all onto YouTube though, if you're interested. They are unedited, just streams of it, so it's not edited like a Let's Play, but if you wanted to check it out, they are all there. Alright, well maybe we can do these dealing with the deserters and pirates in the North quests. These actually might be pretty fun. Add it to your list, yeah. I mean, they're like literally 3 hours long each, so it's definitely something that you would just put on in the background when you're doing other stuff. But yeah, if you want to check it out, go for it. They are all there. Let's see. Alright, I think we'll start with this one, dealing with deserters. Soldier has obtained information about the deserters. It seems they're skilled soldiers, so you should persuade them to join you. Let's deploy. Speaking of my YouTube, there's the link for it right there if you're interested. I've been uploading every stream I do of this game, slowly but surely. It's a little behind. I think I just put up part 9 of it a couple days ago, and this is part 14 that you're watching right now. So it's a little on the it's a little behind, but I do video game reviews also on there. At least one a week, if not 2. Oh, it's gonna be one of these, huh? Not many enemy units though, but oh my god, they're all archers or magic users. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, well, I can tell you this much. Ingrid is not gonna be in this fight. That's just the way that it's gonna be, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because she's level 26. She could actually probably use the experience more than a good chunk of people, but I'm gonna have to watch her back every single turn if I bring her into this one. That is funny though. I don't think I'm gonna be in this fight either. It doesn't make sense. I'm already level 28, yeah, almost 29. Way too powerful. But I will bring in Mercedes. Let's see. Kind of working on that A team of people as I mentioned before. So probably no one down here. Anyone can redeem 2,000 channel points if they want to request I use a character in any battle. That is totally a legit option for anyone, but I am working on trying to make an A team essentially. So let's see, go with. I think I'll bring in both Sylvain and Leone. Like I said, if for some reason Lorenz isn't on our team anymore, then I think probably Leone is probably gonna take up his mantle. I'm gonna go ahead and get and say. Let's see, Dorothea's only 26, so I guess we can throw her in there. Ignatz, yeah, we can include him. Yeah, Bernie got a ton of experience in that last fight, so we really don't need to bring her into it. Unless it makes sense to bring her into it. Should I bring Lysithea in? I guess we could. I don't want to overdo it though too, because I think level 27 is the recommended level for the next end of the month battle. So I don't want people to really exceed level 27 that much. You know what? Let's bring in Catherine. Sure, you can bring her in. Like I said, I'd like to bring Ingrid in, but I think she's gonna be in deep trouble if I do. Shamir. Yeah, we can bring her in. Marianne. Ignatz is already in there. Alright, I'll bring in Lysithea. And Felix, sure, why not? Why not? You don't need Sedith in there, that's for sure. It's weird not having Lorenz or Ash. That definitely feels a little off. Let's see who can go with who. You know what? I'll actually put Caspar with Mercedes. It's kind of some fun grouping. And then let's go ahead and put Petra with Felix. Pretty normal group right there. Let's do a quick check of inventory. Always a good idea before a battle. I think I'm going to be a bit more concerned about what they have equipped to them as we get into the next big fight. I don't want to take the Brave Sword or Steel Sword. Yeah, I think you're fine with just the Silver Sword. Alright, this will be a good little test. Actually, let's check abilities too real quick. Ooh, what's Miracle do? Chance to survive lethal damage with 1 HP. HP is less than 1. Trigger percent equal to luck stat. Why does it have to be written out like it's like HTML? Very, very bizarre. Alright, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. What is desperation? And I don't think you need close encounter at all. That's a bow move. Unit initiates combat with greater than 50% HP. Unit's follow-up attack occurs before foe's counterattack. Oh, yeah. Let's throw that on for sure. So many little things to consider. All right. I'm gonna step away for a quick second before we start the fight. Just 1 minute. Alright, we are back. Had to throw on the heat. It's getting pretty cold in here. Getting a little chilly in Chicagoland area tonight. Alright, let's jump into it, shall we? Oh wait, actually, sorry, let me take a look at the map real quick. See who is where. Alright, I've got a healer on both sides. I think I want to put like Leone over here, I'm gonna say, just to get the cavalry units not all on the same in the same area. We can switch up. Probably switch up these guys. That's pretty good. Switch those two. All right, that's good enough. Hopefully nobody dies. I will use the rewind time though if somebody dies in these fights, because these are just meant to be level up kind of fights. They're not meant to be when I get to the end of the month, like story fights. Those, if somebody dies, I accept the fact that they died. It's just how it goes, which I'm totally fine with.
Let's make this quick.
What's one that's gonna kill you in one shot? Ooh, and he got hit too. That's the important part. It didn't have a 100% crit chance or a 100% hit chance. Alright, Leone, yeah, you can run on up on this guy. That's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, he's dead. Bam!
How about a curtsy?
You got it.
There's more work to
I
be
mean,
done.
if Lorenz isn't with us anymore and I go with Leone over him, that's fine, because he was kind of setting up to be a Black Knight anyways, which isn't bad by any means, but I have enough people doing black magic stuff that having someone doing something white magic related is probably a better option.
Let's clean up.
And Shamir, like, it doesn't even matter with her. She's just, like, so insanely good. Of course, she got hit right there, but so insanely good.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
I'll cut through.
Felix, you can just straight up. Actually, you can move over here. That's fair. Let's see, Mercedes. Fortunately, she can't get over to Shamir, which sucks, but that's alright. She's got 10 charges of her long-range magic, so that will be enough. Alright, right side's done. Left side. Oh man, I'm surprised Sylvain can't get up there, being a cavalry unit and all.
I'll crush them all.
I'll crush them all. She sure did.
Fighting is what I do.
Yep. Oh, those teacher units, man. Don't mess with the teachers, man. They'll get you.
What's the plan?
Alright, I think I'm gonna move...
Steady now.
Can Ignatz fire at this guy from here? Yes, he can. Yeah, Ignatz is, Ignatz like Leone. Like, he's winning me over as well, I would say. Like, if Ash is off the team now completely, well, that would kind of suck, because it was building Ash up to be another flying character, which would have been cool. But, you know, if I can't use him, then can't use him. Shoot. You know what? I'll just have him go on up here. How good of hits are they going to be? Not so good.
I'll do my best.
Marianne, you can just kind of stay back. No, that's a shame. Really.
More fighting.
Put her in a position where she could not do a lot, unfortunately. We could drop Meteor. I'd like to get a little bit closer before we do that. But we can do the dance. And we danced the dance. I really wish she had a better dance animation.
Thank you.
Man, it's just kind of killing me. Alright, but that does let us go again, which is absurd. But unfortunately, there's nowhere for me to really go where he's not in serious danger. I'm just gonna move him up here. That's actually fine for now. These guys take some shots at Sylvain. That's all right. Does move them closer at least towards us, and it gives us gives the healer something to do as well. Ooh, that was a nasty shot. Not expecting that much damage, but guess it worked out. Well, I know what Mercedes is doing. Look at that heal, man. What power, man. Compared to the heal that that Dorothea has. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, it's great that Dorothea has a heal, but it doesn't have nearly as much as that does.
I will destroy you. For Gerald.
For Gerald. For Papa.
Nice form.
Yeah, you can hang out there. Really? I don't have a move that kills this guy? I'm just gonna say, I really don't. Alright, that's 100% chance to hit at least. From halfway across the map, like 40. Ooh. Oh, can they? Man, maybe I'm sleeping on Marianne, huh? Maybe, I mean, I'm still including her in a lot of fights, but maybe I should get a little bit more serious about using her. Oh shoot, she's about to get hurt. She's about to get killed, I think. I did not consider that. Oh, she's not gonna. Well, if they crit, she'll die. I might have to. Damn, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to like draw them in somehow, I guess. we'll figure that out. Does Dorothea have? No, she just has the attack. I wonder if she can do it from all the way, like I said, halfway across. Oh, she couldn't. She has a lot of distance. She might be able to manage it, actually. Let's see. The furthest she can go is like over here. Ah, no, nah. She would be if she was running exactly horizontal, but unfortunately she can't. Now, hopefully Lysithea doesn't die. I mean, to be honest with you guys, like I've said a couple of times, I just feel like, you know, so many people like Lysithea. They say that she's an amazing character and all, but man, she's so glass cannony that, you know, I really don't know that I like her as much as other people do. And that's fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but... But yeah, I mean, her defense is just really, really leaves something to be desired.
Don't bother haunting me.
You can just hang out there, Sylvain. You can have Catherine come here and draw some fire. Oh yeah, all those guys are gonna try to attack her. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm not gonna neglect them at the same time, though. Well, I mean to say, I'm not gonna neglect Marianne or Lysithea. I mean, I see their value, but man, is it tough to manage all that? Oh, I don't really want to use. Oh wait, I've got to use one, I suppose. Let's go ahead and use that. Have you used Marianne as your main healer in a playthrough again, Ray? Wow, I'm surprised that even hit. Oh yeah, because of the deer house, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good... I would say that is kind of a pro tip to somebody that might want to pick up this game for the first time. The first time you play it, you can look up guides like I did on how to like recruit like every person in the game, and that's fine. It's definitely fun, but just try to stick with your own house primarily, like your starting house. I think that gives you a better idea of how the game works. It gets you more invested in the people too, the characters, because I'm so spread out at this point that I feel like even the characters that started on the Black Eagle house I don't know as well as I probably should. Because the guys on the head on the Blue Lion house, man, I knew them.
You knew the odds.
I knew them very well. I mean, we would get together every Friday and have a couple beers. It's great. It's a great time. Yeah, and the more XP is spread around, yeah, you do have to do more of these auxiliary type of grindy battles that I'm doing. For sure. But if you like that, that's fine, and it does let you battle more. And I think a lot of people, I think it's easy to get surprised with how little battling you do in this game comparative to how much relationship building and exposition there is. I'll give Ignat some good some experience here. Like I said, depending on the story, like we were saying, if Ash is off the team, then he might step up in a pretty major way. Oh, by killing that bandit, did I just end the mission?
I want to do my part.
No, okay. I thought that was one where if I kill the leader, then the whole thing's over with. Let's have Marianne step on up and do some fighting, huh? Yeah, probably really didn't do any more, give any more experience than if she had healed somebody, but it's okay.
I owe you one.
I always had Dorothea in the back pocket anyways to give Sylvain the kill here.
I was just stronger.
Or just stronger. There's no way around it.
Need to pull my weight.
Yeah, still not super impressed with Sylvain. I used him, you know, like I just mentioned, I used him a lot in my first playthrough with the Blue Lion House, but I really wasn't a huge fan of him. Oh, I didn't even know she had that healing art. That's pretty cool. The moon. The moon kills all.
It's done. Apologies.
Apologies for what? Ooh, that's a little tricky. Let's just lure one of those guys in there. I'm not sure if Leonie can take those 2 hits or not. Oh, that guy's running off. Great. Oh yeah, it would have been a little close. If they had managed a crit, I definitely would have been in trouble.
All right, who's next?
Who's next?
Not looking good.
Nah, you're looking fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I was thinking Shamir might actually be able to get the hit from over there.
Thanks.
Hope everyone's having a great evening though. Anyone that's joined the stream since I started. This is part 14 of probably I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess 22 parts to this whole game. It depends. It really depends most on if I end up actually just focusing on a team of 10 people and just going straight forward with that at some point, or I try to consistently keep everyone well leveled up, which I also might try to do. Because you never know. I'm playing very much with permadeath on, so if things go south, you know, definitely got to be ready. And I would prefer not to break my own rules because I've already done that once.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's good enough. Let's just see where this guy's gonna go. I was thinking Leonie might be able to catch up to him, but oh yeah, she's got to go for that thicket, so she's not going to be able to. So we're just going to have to take this guy on, I think, from where we are. So let's move up there, and then I can move Dorothea over here, and she can do her little dance for him, which will give him an additional turn, essentially. Kind of broken and all. She can do, and she can do silence. There you go. That's a good move. Let's see if any of the other people can do anything. Mercedes, can you do a heal? Sure can. Alright. like to try to get the healers in with whatever little experience they can pick up whenever they have the chance.
My orders?
I guess these guys can give chase, but it's really not gonna matter too much.
You knew the odds.
Alright, that's gonna do it, guys. Stage complete. I think Sylvain got the MVP. Yeah. Yeah, I did have him doing quite a bit of work in that fight. More than I was really intending. Alright, next fight. Pirates of the North. A soldier has obtained information about pirates. Head to the String region and take them out. Chess messed with my head. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, and I'm not very good at tactical games either. I'm definitely not nearly as good as like Genrei or other people on the internet. It's not my strong suit. I really like tactical games, but there are a lot that I've tried to get into. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance comes to mind on the Game Boy Advance, as well as XCOM Enemy Unknown, which is like probably 10 years old now at this point. But both of those games I tried to get really into, but I was horrible at them. This one I ended up doing because I knew it was so friendly to new people to the series. Because generally Fire Emblem games are really hard, but this one's actually pretty simple for the most part. It gives you a lot of easy options if you want to take them. I guess that's the best way of putting it. Ooh, we got a beach battle. DOA, beach volleyball fans rejoice. We have some beach going on here. Looks like a pretty small group of people too. No, never mind, it is 10. These guys are slightly stronger though. But also thanks for the GGs there, Generation. I appreciate it, buddy. Slightly stronger fellas. Actually, I'm going to do a mostly swordsman. We got one bow and one mage. I guess that's like a healing tile. And these are teleport tiles, I know that. Then we have the head pirate, who also appears to be a swordsman. I might bring in a slightly more powerful team for this. Not that I really need to, but I guess we'll bring in, again, level 27 is the end of the month battle, so I don't want to overdo that. Let's see, do I want to keep all those guys in there? Oh, let's bring Ingrid in. Let's bring Ingrid in for Sylvain. Let's at least do that. Actually, I think that's the only one I really want to change around. Everyone else I feel pretty good with. I think we'll stick with them. I think inventory was fine. I didn't notice any glaring issues with it. Oops. Let's check out the map real quick. Get the units in the. Definitely do not want Mercedes at the head of the pack. That's for sure. I guess Leone can probably move up there to the front. Yeah, get the Keelers in the back, please. There's no reason to have them getting too crazy. Let's see, that will mostly do. I think I want to switch those two around, since there's going to be more units on the right side of the map, basically. Alright, let's go with that. Oh, Lysithea has a lot of movement. I didn't realize that she has that much movement for some reason. That's interesting.
More fighting.
see. I'm gonna move Dorothea over here. Let her get an attack in. Got bounce. Good to see you, man. It was nice seeing you, Generation. I hope that you have a wonderful night, my friend. And hopefully we see you sometime soon. But you have a good one. I will definitely be checking out your YouTube videos when I get a chance. Got a lot of them on the backlog. But yeah, keep at it. And everyone else do. I know that everyone's trying to be especially creative and content creating during this crazy time. So yeah, stick with it as best you can.
Let's clean up.
Let's clean up. She can only get over there, huh? If I move you here. Oh, you can't do anything from there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was not expecting that. Ningrid's a little too far away, unfortunately.
Let's make this quick.
No, not the training bow. Why do I even have that thing? What is that even doing there? Well, the best chance only has 81% chance to hit. But he can't retaliate, at least. I'll take it.
It's done.
Also, these don't look like typical Western pirates to me.
I aspire to be my best.
Alright, getting that magic stat up as well as resistance. Those are two big ones to have, certainly.
My orders?
I'll cut through.
Sword, iron sword. Yeah. I'm perfectly happy just going with the iron sword there. Alright, you gotta be careful about people's health though, because I do have multiple healers at least, but I don't want to overdo it.
Steady now.
Steady now.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I could silence. That's interesting, but I'd rather do the healing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think I probably jumped the gun by moving Dorothea that far out there. I thought that she'd be able to get some assistance from either Catherine or Shamir, but that does not seem to be the way that things are shaping up, unfortunately.
At your service.
Oh, look at that movement from Mercedes. I was not expecting that. Actually, she can go right up here behind Felix and help him out.
Ah, thanks.
I do like using the regular heals whenever I have the opportunity. Save myself some.
Ready when you are.
Some energy. Ooh, wow. She really can't do much against this guy. Well, it's got a really good hit chance. Rather not use the stronger lances if I can avoid them. Please miss, actually.
Too slow.
Okay, good deal. Alright, and I think you can take a step back over here. Nope, that's death.
You fought well.
Felix moves up to 28. Oh man, and now they're all targeting. Oh wow, that only did 3, huh? I thought that would have done quite a bit more, to be honest. Let's allow Shamir to get some experience while we got her out here.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Yeah, she was really lacking, but I mean, she's Shamir. It doesn't really matter.
Not what I was.
She just decimates. Whatever she hits, she destroys. Let's see. You can do... Heck, we can even dance and give you a second round here. She will murder no matter what you do with her, yeah. Yeah, my first experience, and I think I talked briefly about this when I had, when we were in the mission, but there was this one mission where she went on like a warp tile, and she ended up getting surrounded by guys, and I was like, oh, she's dead for sure. But I'd kind of just accepted the fact that like, oh, she's gonna die. There's just like no way around it. And she ended up like just completely decimating like everybody. It was ridiculous. And from that point on, which was pretty early in my first playthrough, I knew that she was going to be a force to be reckoned with, and she is just insanely good. She's a true insurance policy for sure. Alright, let's move Leonie up. I'm not at all used to the sand terrain and the way you can move on it. Ignatz is getting some serious levels, huh? That's not a good idea. Let's not do that. Man, I do not want Lysithea to die, but I still want to use her, you know? Definitely a big concern, though, that they might all target her now, like all three of these guys over here. Oh, never mind, that put her in her safe zone. Huh, I was genuinely not expecting that.
Yeah, how sweet.
Alright, oof. Definitely kind of concerned about Ingrid here. How far can she go? She go here and then fall back somewhere else? I mean, if she could go here and then she could fall back to there, that would be awesome, but I don't know if she's going to be able to do all that. But she should be able to kill this guy at least. At least she killed him without taking a hit. Oh, she can move right here and be... Oh, not completely out of range, but that's alright. Just that one guy can target her, but man, that's so much damage. Ugh. She is really, really awful in this terrain. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see, where does Marianne... Or, sorry, not Marianne. Where does Mercedes need to be?
Sorry.
Alright, baddies. What's it gonna be? That's a miss. Nice. Ooh, wow, that was much stronger shot than I thought he was gonna dish out. I mean, I guess that's 25 versus 25 guy. I'm definitely thinking that people aren't going to do as much damage as they end up doing. Gotta be a little bit more cognizant of that.
Hope this isn't it.
Hope this isn't it. I hope not. With your incredibly deep force.
Alright, who's next?
Man, Leonie, putting in work.
I got cocky.
You got cocky. Got a shit level. So how does is it just like Cynthia's class that she's able to move like this on the sand? Because like everyone has weak movement except for her. Oh, and Marianne. So I guess you have to be like a straight up mage. I guess I should have probably noticed that. And you just get insane movement. If only I paid attention to what was going on the screen.
Thinning their numbers.
I'd probably be a better video game player. You too can be a better video game man. You can just move up there. You can move up there. I think like Lysithia and yeah. It's a really cool looking animation.
No
we'll
time
give you
to
that.
slow down.
Oh gee, she's up to 28 already. Alright, and here come the guys following behind here. I guess we'll do a little dance here. They have the innate ability to ignore terrain. Okay. I have not paid enough attention to those sorts of abilities, clearly. There you go. Get to move a full 2 steps further. Hard to argue with that.
Appreciate that.
Appreciated. Ignite still needs it more.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is definitely, when you've got healers like Marianne and Mercedes, that is the benefit of having a small field of battle to work with. You can come on over here and you can come in for a quick shot.
Next try.
Next try. Haha. I'm too quick for you. You can move out of the way. I think Felix will be okay. Oh, maybe he won't. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Steady now.
Guess anyone that can take shots, take shots. Felix appears to only be able to handle one of those guys. She can only assist. What's the range of Nosferatu?
I've got no time for mercy.
Oh no, that is totally gonna kill her. But wait, there's still hope. And that, kids, is why you save Meteor for when you really need it.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Yeah, no, that's still my bad for for screwing up like that, though. Should never have put them in a position where they had to deal with that to begin with.
Ah, did the trick.
Still pretty funny. I got a chuckle out of it. Oh no. Doesn't someone need to be healed still? Somebody? Anybody? Anybody find me? Somebody to love? I guess not. That's a shame. Alright, well, at least we made it out alive. Let's see. Should we have Mercedes get in here and do some attacking? I mean, that worked out so well last time we had her do it against Edelgard. Yeah, okay, at least this time it seems a bit safer.
I had to protect my friends.
It does give more experience than just attacking alone. Can Marianne attack? She can, it's just not a very strong one. That's alright. Let's see, now who can even potentially get the final blow here? Shamir cannot. I should probably give it to Ingrid if she can do it. Can she pull it off yet? Damn it, she can't. Alright, I think maybe Ignatz can soften her up, soften this guy up a little bit. Ooh, almost at level 26 on that too. Alright, and then, yeah, well... Yeah, I mean, I have Lysithea as insurance if for some reason this wouldn't work out, but this should be fine. Exactly 11. That was all I needed.
It is done. Onward.
There we go. Big level up for her. Yeah, I guess that was just not her map, but I did want her to keep pace, being maybe the lone flying unit for now. Lysithea, yeah, she put in a lot of work there. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking to be staying alive. Staying alive. Cool, so I guess we'll do some more exploring this next week so that we can keep up with our morale, so we can continue training people towards their master classes, because that's very, very quickly becoming a focus for us. We have people, so many people, coming in at level 27 to 27 and 28 now, and really not that even many people that I can teach. Bernie, so you're working on a bow knight. So your bow's good, your riding is pretty decent. It's almost there. But we need to get your lance up to C. It's gonna take a moment for that.
I got it right?
Well, that's reassuring.
I'm glad I'm getting better.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit better.
I got it.
Alright, fair enough. I'll take it. Let's see, Mercedes. You will continue towards a Gremory. So we need to get you up to A in Black Magic.
Yes.
Which shouldn't be much of an issue. She's what, level 25 now, I think? Something like that. Marianne here. So I guess she would be working towards a Holy Knight situation. Ooh, or would she be working towards a Falcon Knight? In both cases, oh no, not Falcon Knight. Yeah, definitely would be leaning towards Holy Knight. What's her riding at? Ooh, I don't know. Got a ways to go. Ways to go. I guess we'll go ahead and do Lance for you though. She actually can become proficient with Lance if we get her up to that, so
I managed.
I'll have to remind myself right after this to switch her up to Lance and Lance and riding. Let me do that real quick before I forget. There we go. Feeling good about that. Let's see, 3 more people. I don't even know that I have 3 more people. Alright, well I do, but the only one I've actually used is Shamir. And I don't know. Shamir's just like an awesome bow user. She's not. I don't even have like a master class set up in mind for her. I mean, she'd have to be a bow knight, right? She actually does have enough lance to do it already. And what's her riding at? Her riding sucks, but
Let's do. I'm getting it.
might as well, I guess. Has to get all the way up to A, which I don't think it's ever gonna manage. But I guess just like with Marianne, let's go ahead and oh, never mind. She already had it set. Okay. All right. So 2 more. Well, I'll do fine. I'll do Sedith, and I'll do Flame. So I guess Sedith is Lance flying, I believe. That's what he was in our post 5-year battle, anyways. So Flame's got that passion for healing. Yeah, you can just go ahead and stick with healing then. Yeah, all the more reason to keep up with the exploration. Alright. The goals should... I'm sorry, not goals. Rather, the group tassel should still be fine. Leonie and Caspar, and I think that's okay.
Professor.
As a bow knight. Sure. You're the one that wanted to change your goals last week. Why do you keep flip-flopping on me? You remind me of myself trying to come up with a college major. Not easy to do. How'd that stable work go, guys? Was it as thrilling as I would hope? Maybe.
Good enough?
Seemed like quite a low time there. Good enough indeed. Any big levels? Hey, Bernie's up to B+ in riding. Nice. Just 1 more away from getting that master class. Lysithia got 1 as well. Not too bad.
Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
Warp. Oh no, that's like I don't know about warp, especially her being a glass cannon. She's the one that usually needs the warping. She doesn't really need a warp herself. That's a shame, but I guess that's completely random. Whatever spells they get, right? I think we had talked about that previously.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Lysithia is 34 and has 44 magic. Oh, okay. That's pretty insane. What's mine at, actually, now that you mention that? Oh my god, look at all the support conversations. There's so many of them. I think I'll probably do those off the stream. What is mine at, actually? That's a good question. It's at 34. So mine's kind of the opposite of you. So I'm 28 and I've got 34 magic. So you've got 10 more than I do, but only a 6 level difference. Wow, then yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get up to that. I mean, I can only hope to hit 32 probably, right? Well, she should. I guess she'll get a little bit of a boost hopefully when we switch her over to a Grimoire, but that sounds like a pretty good roll in the dice right there. Let's see, certifications. Any new ones? Any of them that we haven't seen previously? I think we're okay there, right? Okay. Let's see, do we need to go to the marketplace? Sorry about that, I had to stretch my back real quick. We have 1 more advanced seal. You know what? I might as well buy that before the month is up. I don't know about master seals, if I should bother with those. I think I'd rather focus a little bit more on the actual weapons and armor that we need. One more quick look. Okay, it is level 27. Just so I'm aware. Had to check that one out for myself. Oh, we still have supply run. If you help if you can do so. I don't have the... I got the poultry, I just don't have the peach currant. And I'm not sure that I can actually buy that either. Oh, we got peach currant. Nice. Talk about rolling the dice on those, huh? Mixed fruit seeds. Focusing a lot more on food now than on the actual flowers, because we don't really need them anymore to build up relationships, which we were doing very much in the first part of the game. Alright, this is going to be much more of a direct or of a straightforward month, I think, or not month, but weekend. The old straightforward weekend at Bernie's, as they say.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Thank you. I did my best. Advanced drills. Yeah, let's get that swordsmanship up to A. That was one of the things that I most wanted to do.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Getting the hang of that one. Alright. Then I guess we can focus a little bit more on white and black magic.
My professor, you haven't
we didn't talk to Manuela last time.
At
Give
your
her a
age,
talk.
I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though I
It tends to
suppose I
after
haven't
5 years,
changed
that is
either,
true.
Right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Well, okay. We're not gonna stop ya. White magic. Yeah, and I would be more interested in people that can teach white magic right now than black magic, because I'm just such a crazy high level usually that
it appears the
I would
records of
rather
equipment I
play
need
more
for
of a
my
support
research
role.
have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater
And the
detail.
investigation continues. We can talk
Wonderful
about that.
news. I am most excited to begin.
Yeah, when we find time. Oh, you actually don't teach white magic. Guess I forgot who does teach white magic. Well, Mercedes and Marianne should know white magic. That should be a true statement.
Even with the church in shambles, the goddess will I hope the church...
Alright, what do we got? 5 left? Okay. Whoops. There's Mercedes.
You're here, Professor, along with everyone from our old class.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
we've
I
gone
think,
back in time.
I think we should have had this conversation
I'll be
already,
around
probably.
you again. All of my sorrows just drift away.
Let's do our best
Yes.
together.
I'll at least try not to hold anyone back.
Agreed.
Let's work together for the common good, like we did 5 years ago.
Alright, well, maybe one more. Where's Lindhart at? That's not something you hear me say often. Whoops, getting all over the place here. Is he not around this week? Oh, he was in the library. Haven't been to the library in a while, actually. Are there any blue? Yeah, there are some blue little specks around right there. Oh, nice. Fold the knowledge. Is it going to be enough to put me over the top? Oh my gosh, 20 left. Are you kidding me? That's just plain rude.
The promise was made 5
He's got that
years
professor
ago.
level.
but I must say I'm rather impressed by how many of us managed to make it. Personally, I only showed up because I hope to see you again, Professor.
Oh,
I've
that's
been
very
with my
nice of you.
family in the Empire until recently. I admit to feeling a little guilty betraying Her Majesty, but only a little. Now that we're all together again, I suppose the fighting will begin soon.
Oh yeah, lots and lots of fighting. Alright, that's what I was hoping for. A little bit extra.
There is still more to learn.
There is. There's always more to learn. Hey, there's Lysithea. Alright, fair enough. Let's go on over to the dining room real quick and do some of our little diner dash situation here. It's Sweet Tooth Week. Alright, Bernie and Mercedes is pretty good though overall. I think Lysithea is too. Support info. Let's go Marianne. Marianne is definitely growing on me, like I said. Her and Ignatz.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Ooh, that looks like it would be my favorite as well. There we go. Professor, level up. Can you believe it, folks? We have reached level A in Professor. Oh, we can have more adjuncts. Nice. And the recipe book we're cooking together has expanded. Cool. Full menu. Who else needs some? Like I said, I think Lysithea is pretty good. Here we go. Felix still needs some more work. And so does Ingrid, I believe. Yeah, let's go with those two.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
That's true. It's hard to argue with that. Alright, can we do one more? Yeah, this seems to be a pretty popular one. I'd like to do Raphael again, because he does have the tendency to get into some pretty serious fights. And let's do Leonie. That feels like a slight bit of a waste and all, but I wanna work on Leonie getting more white magic so that she can become the Holy Knight.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Go for it. Alright, that's gonna do it for the... It's gonna do it for the time. I didn't miss anything, right? No items. New registrants. Oh, let's check out the battalion real quick. That's something that I still want to try to give a little bit of attention to that I've neglected a pretty fair amount. Let's see what's around it.
What do you require?
Well, we can definitely replenish the ones that we need to. That's not a very big deal. Saros archers. Rain arrows down on the area, effective against flyers. That does seem like it would be really good against flyers. Fire magic that affects a wide area. Who doesn't have one? Caspar doesn't. Brawlers. Rouse foes, preventing them from moving for the next turn. That does sound like something that would be good for him. The Brawlers. What's the difference between Empire Brawlers and Saros Brawlers? It doesn't look to be anything in particular. Do I want to do that? It doesn't feel as thrilling. I kind of want to do some like Archer one or something like that. Looks like a lot of these aren't available to certain people. A bit of a shame. Yeah, it looks like only like these 5 that are available. I'm not too... Are the restrictions... Yeah, they're all about your authority, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have figured that. I just didn't think that they would be so severe. Well, that's what I get though for not focusing anybody on authority, right? All right.
Farewell.
It's cool. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there tonight, guys. I guess I'll probably do some of these support conversations off stream, and then we will move into the next week. I think we'll probably just explore again. I don't think I need to overdo it with the battling, and then we'll prepare for the end of the month big battle. So we should be able to get that in on the next stream, which will be tomorrow. Probably going to start around 6:30, sometime between 6:30 and 7, like I did tonight. So hopefully you guys can join me for that. I will throw out my link for my last review that I just did on YouTube if you want to check it out. I would appreciate the support, but thanks a lot everyone for coming by. You guys have a great night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.